Frank, you are so mean about my mom.
Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Well, Kathy, shouldn't you be home where I can call you?
If a stranger ever opens with the line, "Shouldn't you be home where I can call you?" I'm not arguing. I'm packing. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. What if the most terrifying threat isn't outside your home, but living quietly inside it? The poet takes that idea and slowly tightens the screws. Mare Winningham and Bruce Davison headline this unsettling true story about a woman stalked by a mysterious figure whose letters feel disturbingly personal. It might look like a standard psychological thriller on the surface, but trust me, there's more here than meets the eye.
How's it coming?
Oh, it's coming along. Oh, thank you.
You're working up quite a little.
That's good for me.
It's all right.
Mrs. Begley.
I'm Kath Bagley. I'm glad Frank's all right.
Yes, well, we actually haven't determined the cause of his attack yet.
Oh, can I see him?
Yes, I think so. Question, has your husband ever had an episode like this before?
Oh, no. Frank's in very good health.
Good. Well, we're just going to keep him here for observation. You can see him. He's down there in 409. Maybe just don't stay too long.
Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate your help.
It's just like a big fist. Pain. Pain. It was like I was in the pain, not the pain in me.
You're gonna be all right.
I don't know what it is. You were great.
Easy for me. I wasn't the one in pain.
Thanks again. Kath Bagley speaking. Hello?
Kathy, who?
Kath Bagley? Who is this?
When I knew you, you were Kathy Brock from Sharpsford.
From Sharpsford, yes, that's me. Who's this, please?
Somebody who knows you, Kathy. Have you still got your scars?
What scars? Who is this?
Bernie, burn, Kathy. Nasty place to get ironed.
Who is this?
Does your husband ever ask how you got them? Must notice marks like that.
Now you're supposed to rest, Frank.
Well, I don't think collecting the mail is overdoing it. A muscle pull. Thought it was the big one.
Before the big one, isn't there supposed to be a small one?
Hello? Hi. It's your mother. She's forgotten how to get her television program again.
Hello? Mom? Oh, have you? Uh-huh. Oh. Do you have them there? Oh, okay, it's the little one. That's right. Not the one that says... Not that one. Uh-huh. Switch on the set. Okay. And what do you see? Do you ever notice those burns, Frank?
Burns?
You know, from when I was 16, living in Sharpsford.
On your legs.
Do you notice them?
No. Are they bothering you?
No. No. I just thought about them.
So Frank's really doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. It was a bit of a scare, though.
Oh, I'll bet.
Poor thing, he was in agony. But it was all a false alarm. The same old muscle tear just tore again, that's all.
Yeah, but you didn't know that. You must have been terrified.
I was. I did pretty well, though. It didn't really hit me till I got home.
All's well that turns out okay, I guess.
Yes.
Hickory dickory dock. I know you are Kathy Brock. Your clock has run out. Only I can hear your shout. Hickory dickory dock.
What's this about?
Traffic was awful.
Yeah, well, I should send you out into rush hour more often.
Anybody call?
Somebody from work and a woman selling something. A couple of wrong numbers.
What kind of wrong numbers?
Well, kind of wasn't ours.
Oh, that kind.
You want a drink?
I have a headache. I'm gonna wash my hair. Hello, Mom. Brought you some flowers.
Time enough for flowers when you're dead. What you want to go spending your money on these for? You and that husband of yours ought to be saving up for when you have your baby.
You know Frank and I aren't going to have children, Mom. We decided that a long time ago.
Well, you've saved yourself a lot of trouble, I can tell you that.
That's the praline and that's the nougat.
You think I'm so far gone I don't know a praline from a nougat? Don't mess with those. They're all sorted.
What's the clock time?
You off then?
I thought I'd get a video. Yeah, something funny. I could use a laugh. Oh, you know, she was in the middle of a jigsaw. Frank, you are so mean about my mom.
Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Well, Kathy, shouldn't you be home where I can call you?
That didn't take long. What'd you get?
More little things.
What video?
Oh, they didn't have any.
You didn't have any video?
I mean, nothing that we wanted.
Why don't you let me go with you next time? Maybe I'll find something.
Okay. I'll get it. Hello.
Made it home then, Kathy?
Kath, you got this?
Don't call me anymore, whoever you are. Don't call me anymore.
I can take those. Thank you. Oh.
What is it?
Open it. What's it say? What's it say, Frank?
Wherever you go, on water or land, I'll make sure everybody knows about your brand. Don't do no good to try to keep it quiet. To get my silence, you have to buy it. What is this? I mean, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Who is this creep?
I don't know who it is.
And this is the third letter.
Well, the first one wasn't really a letter, it was a newspaper clipping.
Do you have it?
No. I know I should have kept it.
And what did these clippings say, Mrs. Begley? Oh, it's my partner, Detective Pine.
Hello.
Hi. Pleasure.
It's the third threatening letter Mrs. Begley's received.
What happened to the other two?
I threw them away.
The clipping was an old article from the newspaper, the Sharpsford Tribune.
You saw it?
No.
What was this article about?
It was about something that happened to me when I was around 16.
And she was attacked, burned by some pervert who got away with it.
Somebody's been calling me. Twice.
Calling you?
You didn't know about this, Mr. Begley?
No, I didn't tell him. Frank just had what we thought was a heart attack, and it wasn't, but we thought.
You calling our house?
I didn't want to upset you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you guys do anything? I mean, can you catch him?
Without an identification, it's a long shot. If you get another one of these, it would help us if you didn't throw it away.
I think I saw him.
You saw him?
I think. I'm not exactly sure, but it was when I was in the mall. Remember when I went to visit Mom and then I went to the mall because I was going to get us a video? Remember because I wanted to find something funny, but when I came home, I didn't have anything?
Tell us about when you saw this man.
Yes. Sorry. I went to the mall, and I was on the phone with Frank. And this man just came walking down the hall towards me. I thought he wanted to use the phone. So I said goodbye to Frank, and he just stared at me and said something like, shouldn't I be home so he could call?
That was all?
Well, Kathy, shouldn't you be at home where I can call you?
He says your name.
Uh-huh.
Let's get a sketch of something, okay?
And I'd like to walk you through some mug shots. Might get lucky on this one after all.
anybody, but something. What are you doing? Frank, what are you doing? Oh my God. What is it?
Still warm.
You went to the police, which you should not have done. So now begins my deadly fun.
Poet, no less. Well, might help with an M.O.
How is she?
She's crawling out of her skin. Bastard. Something like that. No, I'm not a violent man, but I would have stabbed him out there if I would have seen him.
Frank, we'll sort it out. If he keeps getting closer, and I know that's a scary thought, but we've got a chance. We just have to take good care of Kath, and we can get this guy.
I felt like an idiot out there. I mean, chasing after him with a house knife, and not even sharp. It scared the hell out of me, I'll tell you.
Why don't you come with me and then I'll go with you?
Frank, stores with guns make me very uncomfortable, but if it's something that you feel you have to do, then just do it.
I'm not going to be standing there with a dull knife while some psychopath.
All right. Is half an hour enough?
Hell, I'm just going to buy a shotgun.
Okay. Meet me in the car. I can't stand the construction.
Women have been known to shop for longer than an hour, Mr. Bagley. I understand. No, you stay right there. Mr. Bagley, remember, if your wife shows up, wait till we get there, okay? Have any news? No, of course you haven't. Tell me, Mr. Bagley, have you called home? No, Kath wouldn't go home. I mean, how would she get home? Well, she could have taken a taxi. No, couldn't take a taxi. We agreed to meet back at the car in half an hour, and this was sitting beside the car here.
So your wife, she bought this?
Well, she works with ceramics, so it was beside the car.
But you didn't see her buy it?
No, I didn't see her buy it.
Were you late in getting back?
Well, I could have been, yeah.
How long?
15, 20 minutes. She wouldn't just go off like that.
Excuse me. Wife's a no-show, half hour overdue. He hasn't called me.
Hey, Frank. Tom tells me you haven't called home.
No, I didn't call him. She wouldn't go home.
Frank, I tell you what, I think it's best that you went home. See what's what.
Well, what's what is Kath is missing. She's disappeared. That's what's what.
And she might be trying to reach you at home. So why don't you go home and wait for her or me to call you, okay?
Just find her, okay?
I will find her. Frank, just take it easy.
Hello? Where? All right, I'm on my way. Kath, you all right, honey? Oh.
She came running in here about an hour ago. The owner called 911 and we picked up a description.
What happened?
Not sure. She was taken from the parking lot and driven across town.
Mrs. Bagley, do you think you could show us where you managed to get away from them?
Well, can't that wait?
No, I can't think. That's all right, Frank. I can show you.
I found the sweater! The shoe.
Did good. Good memory, Cat. Anything else?
Pulled up, and the driver, he was the one with the beard. He said, "Are you leaving?" And the next thing, I was pushed into the back seat, and it drove away. I landed on the back seat, and all this stuff.
What kind of stuff?
You know, it was like garbage, old food cartons and junk. You know, like a box full of jars and bits of old car stuff. And in the back, behind the seat, stuff like broken concrete, plastic, rope. It was a real mess.
And that's when they blindfolded you?
Yeah, the red bandana.
Did you get a good look at the man who blindfolded you, Kat?
Yes, it was him. He hadn't changed.
Who hadn't changed?
The man from the mall.
And they drove across town, and the man who blindfolded you talked? What'd he say?
It's all that poetry stuff. It's not real poetry, it's just making any words that can rhyme.
Like rap?
No, he was a white man.
Do you remember any of it, Kat?
I said I was gonna be sick.
Were you? Sick?
No, but I was gagging. So finally, they pulled the car over and he took me out of the car over to the side of the road.
You're still blindfolded. What happened then?
Then I made like I was gonna be sick on him. And when he jumped back, I just ran.
How'd you know where to run if you were still blindfolded?
Well, I pulled the blindfold off my eyes and I saw the trees and I just went.
And he came after you?
Yeah.
How far did he chase you?
I don't know. It was dark in the trees. I heard him crashing behind me. I was afraid I was gonna get caught in the branches and he was gonna catch me.
How did your shoes come off?
I don't know. I was just running. I ran and ran and I crossed the creek. And then I didn't hear him.
Mrs. Bagley, it takes about 40 minutes from where you were picked up to where you got out of the car. You were missing for nearly 3 hours.
Was I? I couldn't tell you how long it all took.
Did the car stop along the way?
No, I don't think so.
And all the time, this man, this poet, he just sat in the front seat and he talked to you.
Not to me, at me.
Did he molest you? Did he try to molest you?
No. No, he didn't. Except for all the things that he said to me.
Okay, Kat.
Sorry.
That'll be all for now. You okay?
Yeah.
You need a ride home?
No, Frank's waiting for me. What would I do without Frank?
Thanks for coming in today. What the hell is your problem, Pine?
I think she knows this guy, this poet.
What do you mean she knows him?
I think she's fooling around on good old Frank.
It's impossible. Not this lady. Your attitude on this sucks.
I'll make a note of it. Less suckage attitude-wise.
I feel like a prisoner in my own house.
I'm sorry, Frank.
It's not for you to be sorry.
Well, I'm the one he's after. For whatever I've done.
You haven't done anything.
Then why did he pick me?
Because he's sick. He's sick in the head. To think he had a hold of you. You got away. I was pretty damn resourceful, that being sick thing.
Oh, I was gonna be sick. When he said that about drowning the kittens, I could just see it.
You talked about drowning kittens?
Yes. He said if I didn't do what he wanted, he was gonna drown me. Like a calf in a bag, he said.
I just want to be there when they catch this animal.
What makes you think she knows it?
Got that feel about it. Nice, quiet suburban lady with a nice, quiet suburban husband. She decided to take a walk on the wild side and it got out of control. Walter here, on the other hand, thinks that they're June and Ward Cleaver.
Well, what about this branding incident when she was an adolescent?
Check the Sharpsford PD record. She was 16, alone. The guy got in, he used something on her, chloroform likely. When she woke up, she'd been burned with an electric iron. No sign of the man.
She wasn't raped?
Correct.
This guy ever attack again?
No, but I think she's in real danger, Chief.
Well, it's gonna be up to you guys to protect her then, because I can't afford any other men.
So, why won't your chief authorize 24-hour surveillance?
It's a question of resources.
Meaning bucks. These cookies are delicious, Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them. You can call me Kath.
So, what will he authorize?
Your phone is tapped.
You mean all our calls are...
I'm afraid so.
Just go easy on the details of your love life. You'll forget all about it.
Will you be listening?
No, it goes to a central office. You'll never know the office.
Oh, good. Because sometimes I get really impatient when I'm talking to my mother on the phone.
It's not you, Kath. I mean, I'm the one that gets exasperated.
Yes. Well, one of us.
Phone tap's been cut off. Came through the radio.
Do us all a favor, Frank. Put the gun away, please.
Oh. Phones are dead.
I'll go run back.
What is it?
Your phones are dead. I suppose you paid the bill.
Of course, I work for the phone company. Wouldn't be right not to pay the bill.
Wire's been cut. These were left by the break just in case we couldn't find the spot.
Yeah. You recognize these, Frank?
No, we only have a pair, but they're blue.
Doesn't make sense for him to come up to the house to cut the wires. Why not just stop calling?
Oh, he has. He has stopped calling. He hasn't called in a long time. Maybe you scared him off.
We haven't scared this guy off. I think he's enjoying himself, our poet.
How can you say that? How can he be enjoying himself when he's so unhappy?
What makes you think he's so unhappy?
Mr. Pine, nobody does this if they're feeling good about themselves. You must know that.
Right.
To the office. I did as you said and didn't open it.
I'll get your coffee.
I'd rather not wait.
Now the game is over. Night is drawing nigh. Last I figured out how you're going to die.
I think I'm gonna go see Mother.
I'll come with you.
You don't want to do that.
No, I'll wait in the car.
I'll be all right, Frank.
Look, I thought we decided that you wouldn't go anywhere alone.
I'll take my can of pepper spray.
Why don't you just wait a second? Let me finish. I'll come with you.
Yeah?
Ethel, it's Frank. Kath's Frank. Listen, she's on her way over there now. Would you have her call me as soon as she gets there? Okay? Thanks.
Stop fussing with my hair.
I wasn't fussing. I was thinking what nice hair you have.
Because I'm not always washing it. Wash all the good out of the hair, some folks. Don't go crying, neither. Lord, I never saw such a child.
I'm not a child anymore, Mother. And I don't cry all the time. You can ask Frank.
You think Frank Begley knows you like I do? You just keep up appearances for that man, girl. I'm your mother. You can't fool me.
Why won't you ever? You always say things the same way.
Kath?
Kath, honey.
Frank? Am I dead?
That close. She was very lucky. Some luck. Okay, thanks, Doc. We can talk to her?
I think so. She's still in shock, but she's a pretty tough little lady.
Oh, you're right.
No chance these wounds were self-inflicted? I have to ask.
Absolutely not. There were 3 stab wounds. Their number, severity, and position make it impossible that they were self-inflicted.
Guess we better go catch somebody.
Fellas, this guy's gonna kill her. You know that, don't you?
All right, we'll go 24/7 on the lady. Where'd the knife come from?
She took it from home for protection.
She'd have done better with a .38. She say how he got hold of the knife?
Best we can figure, she pulled the knife out of her purse to ward him off, and the perp used it on her.
But it was in the car when she got home?
She had hold of the knife. He had hold of her hand. Stabbed her 3 times. One of them nearly did her in.
I still think that she knows him.
I don't go with that.
He knows when she's alone. He knew when the phone tap went on. The letters themselves tell you that he's no stranger. There's over 24 of them, and they're all real personal.
What about the husband? Any chance he's trying to get rid of her? Drive her crazy?
No.
Well, you got your round the clock. Go get this son of a bitch.
Oh my. Do we have to have all these men?
You gotta be watched around the clock, Dad.
Awful lot of trouble I'm giving you.
It's our job.
Sure how we're gonna secure this, Rob. We might need to replace
Must be a great escape.
Requires concentration.
We got you pretty well surrounded now, Frank. You might not be comfortable, but you ought to be safe.
Well, I'm not the one that's in danger.
Yeah, she's something, your wife.
I'm very proud of her.
They're never gonna catch him.
They'll get him. He'll make a mistake because he's obsessed. Now that we got you protected, he'll make a mistake and they'll get him.
If I wasn't so scared, I'd almost feel sorry for him.
I can see inside your head. You can't get away till you are dead. Frank can't save you, nor the cops. I'm too clever for all them slobs. You know what I think, Walter?
I know what you think.
I think she's gonna contact him.
Assuming there is a boyfriend, how's she gonna do that? We're on her 24 hours a day.
Hide and watch. She's gonna make a move.
Good night, Mike.
She's here. Oh. What are you doing up in the middle of the night?
I couldn't sleep.
Kath, I'm not good at this. I could have shot you.
Well, at least he wouldn't get me.
They'll get you. They'll get you. I swear.
Good morning, sir.
You got all your stuff? Sit there and root.
Walter, it's Tom. Can you get me an authorization? Hold on a minute. Hey! Please, mailbox is sealed. Okay, get me an authorization from the post office to open a mailbox. Walter, don't give me a mailbox is sealed, man. Don't give me a hard time on this.
Damn it. Damn her and her husband. There's no way he didn't know about this.
I cannot believe this.
You got too close to her.
I mean, the stabbing. Now, medical told us her wounds couldn't have been self-inflicted.
I don't give a rat's ass what medical told you. I'm saying that if this woman is mailing the poems to herself, she's doing the rest of it. Your partner had the nose on this.
Whoa, hey, I was looking in the wrong place, too.
I don't care where you were looking, you got her. But we're gonna need a hell of a lot more than one letter to make this thing stick. Are you guys up for this or not?
Oh, I'm up for it.
Then go get it.
What's up? You guys need a ride?
We need to talk to you, Frank. You want to step out of the car?
Did something happen? Catch him?
We need you to come down to the station.
What shall I tell Kath?
Just get in the car.
Well, what about my
I'll
call?
take care of it.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm going to read you your rights, Frank.
Why are you going to do that, Walter?
From now on, we go by the book. You got the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
What does this mean?
It means we've been following you folks for a couple of weeks. It means we found out a lot. It means Kath's the one, Frank.
No, that's not what you mean.
Yes, it is. That much is certain. Where I have my doubts is about you.
Me? What about me?
What'd you have to do with it, Frank?
Must be crazy.
Be a big help if you took a polygraph, Frank.
Detective Pine? Is something wrong? Is it Frank?
Mrs. Baker.
Why is Frank here?
Sit down.
Found those in a drawer in your laundry room, Mrs. Begley.
You did? When?
This morning. Do you have any idea how they got there?
What's happening?
You recognize yourself, Mrs. Begley? You recognize the envelope in your hand? Do you remember writing that letter?
No, I don't.
How would you feel if I was to call you a liar, Mrs. Begley?
Don't. I don't remember writing it.
Do you remember mailing it? What do you remember? Tell me what you know about this, Kath.
Is it me? Am I the poet? Oh, God.
Is Kath here?
She's here.
You sure about all this?
Yes, we're sure.
Then she's safe from him. Can I see her, Walter?
It's okay if he sees Mrs. Begley?
Just for a minute. I think she's gonna have to go to the hospital, Frank. She is pretty confused.
She come clean?
I don't think she knows.
What's happening to me, Frank?
I don't know, Kath. That's the God's honest truth.
Remember me, remember me. I make you blind and I make you see. You cannot run, you cannot flee. Everywhere you go, you'll still be me.
Begley, how you doing?
Well, how do you think I'm doing?
Right. Well, I just came by to tell you you're clear with us. Your polygraph was as innocent as a babe's. Just thought you'd like to know.
I did know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. Except that, I'm really sorry that it turned out this way. Oh. This is the stuff that we removed at the search.
You want to come in? Have a cup of coffee? A lot of cookies, I'm afraid.
Thanks, but I gotta keep moving.
All right.
Frank, if I were you and I wanted things to work out, I'd get my wife some help. A psychiatrist, a psychologist.
Well, isn't that what she's getting up there at the hospital?
Yeah, but you can do better. You can do better for Mrs. Begley.
What you doing? I mean, all those horrible, ugly, obscene things to herself. To us.
I'm just a cop, Frank. Take care.
This way, Mrs. Begley.
That's him.
Okay.
May I?
That's fine.
I look awful.
No, you don't.
The doctors think they can control my problems with drugs, but they make me feel really awful. How are you?
Okay.
Oh, so wonderful to see you. Sit down. Have you seen my mother? Is she angry with me?
No.
Oh, Frank, I miss you so much.
Yeah, listen, I've been to see a doctor.
What's wrong? Is it some muscle tear, Ken?
Not me. It's a psychiatrist. It's for you. She's coming to see you.
To get me out of here?
I don't know.
When is she coming?
Soon.
Does she know about me? Did you tell her I was crazy?
Stop it. She's gonna come and she's gonna talk to you. Her name is Dr. Geddes.
She nice?
For God's sake, what does it matter if she's nice or not? Look, Kath, I don't understand any of this. I mean, it's way beyond me.
Poor Frank.
Poor Frank. Now, if she can help you, I've agreed. I mean, it's expensive, but it doesn't matter. We can manage.
No, I love you, Kath, but I'm not sure who you are anymore.
You're not going to leave me, Frank.
I'm telling you, I'm at my limit. I know you are too. But you gotta sort this out, Kath. You've got to.
No one can hear me. It's not all right. Under the pillow, it's dark as night. Something is happening. I'm sorry I'm bad. Now I'm dead, and I'm glad.
Mrs. Beckley? No. I'm Dr. Geddes. You may call me Helen. Is this an okay place for us to talk, or would you rather be more private?
It's fine.
Did you expect something more doctorly?
No. You look just like yourself.
Good. And so do you. Kath. May I call you Kath? The tests you took here in the hospital, they show a high degree of repression. Do you understand the term as it's used in therapy?
Yes. It means I'm holding something in?
Think of it as a ball. A very large ball held down underwater, kept down. And the bigger and more buoyant the ball, the more repression is needed to keep it below the surface. We should think of your poet as that ball. You do understand that you were the poet.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't remember being him.
Does that mean I'm crazy?
No, you're not crazy, Kath. Mostly I'd say you're in a lot of pain.
Am I a split personality?
No. If that were the case, then the poet would have shown himself to other people as well as yourself.
Where is he now?
Well, let's just say that his job's over. He drew attention to himself and you, but I'd like you to think of the poet as your friend. Very angry friend, but a friend nonetheless, because he got us here, where I can help you.
When you do terrible things, and you don't even remember doing them, people think that's crazy.
You'll have to discover why you don't remember. Sometimes we keep things from ourselves, things we don't want to know, often from our childhood.
I had a very loving childhood. Even when times were hard, I was well taken care of.
We'll talk about that.
But I don't understand. One of the things I don't understand is why I would write poems to myself when I don't even think about poetry. I mean, they were horrible poems, but some of them were sort of clever. Some of them.
Maybe you're cleverer than you think.
No, I'm not. I'm bad. I lied to the police. I deceived my husband. My mom?
The police, for their part, have decided not to file charges.
Can I get out of here?
Yes, I think you can. Now, there's a condition that the court requires that you enter into therapy. But you must realize, Kath, if you do decide to go into therapy with me, I won't focus on what the poet did. I'll be looking to see why you created him in the first place. And I should tell you that it can take a long time, and it can be very rough.
But you think you can help me?
Yes, I do. But first, let's see about getting you home.
You want a cup of hot chocolate?
Yes.
Your Honor, Mrs. Begley is willing to undertake psychotherapy to examine her motives in performing these dissociative actions which have caused so much distress to herself and her husband. In my professional opinion, she's invented the poet as a means of dealing with her desperation and anxiety. The poet's a figure who could torment and punish, and so express the self-loathing which invariably characterizes such clinical episodes.
You don't have to worry about me, Frank. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
Just want to brush my teeth.
The principal task of therapy will be to reintegrate Mrs. Begley's dissociated personality structure and come to understand what led her to this tortured behavior.
I'm no good at this. What am I good at?
Well, you have a long and successful marriage to a fine man. You're a trusted employee at a major corporation. A good neighbor, a devoted daughter.
I know this is not the part that you want me to talk about.
Oh, we can talk about whatever you want, Kath.
I don't understand how I could stab myself and not feel any pain when I was doing it.
Because at that moment, you were the poet. Your body wasn't reacting normally.
Why did it happen when it did? Why did the poet begin?
Well, I think when Frank was ill, when you thought he had a heart attack.
I knew he was going to be okay.
Was there a moment, some moment, when you thought you might be on your own?
No.
Did you go home by yourself that night? It may have frightened you.
And then the poet called. Remember when I told you what happened to me a long time ago?
The branding?
Do you think that could be the same sort of thing?
It's possible. You were, what, 16? And you were first living alone. It's a very scary thing to be on your own so young.
It was. My mother thought it would be good for me. Why don't I know what to tell you? Why don't you ask me something? You must have questions.
Tell me about when your daddy died. Was it hard on you?
It was hard for my mom, I think. I was really young. I didn't understand what death was. He just flew away and never came back.
Did you cry when your daddy died?
I was always crying, according to my mother.
What did you cry about?
Everything. Some kids just cry more than others, don't they?
Yes, but they always cry for a reason.
I don't know. If I found a dead bird or broke one of my toys or our kittens.
Kittens? No, don't kittens usually make you laugh?
Yes, but we had some kittens once and we had to drown them.
You had to drown them?
No, I was really little.
Was it your mother?
No, she couldn't. I remember they were all in a bag, squirming. There were 5 of them.
How old were you?
I don't remember.
Do you remember who drowned them?
No. Mom, do you remember when we had to have those kittens drowned and I made such a fuss?
You always made a fuss.
I know that, but who was it who actually, who drowned them?
Is this more of your mental stuff?
I'm just trying to remember something, that's all. I was very young and I can't remember.
Well, I'm very old and I can't remember either.
I think he had an old beat-up car. But I can't be sure that I'm not mixing it up with the one that I got taken away in. Except that didn't happen.
Well, you described the car in very considerable detail to the police. Do you ever remember being in a car like that?
Is imagine different than remember?
What is it that you imagine?
A little girl in a car that's all dirty. Full of junk.
Did you like poetry when you were a little girl?
No. I did, and I didn't. I had a book my mom gave me. I think it was for my birthday. Maybe it was Christmas. It was all nursery rhymes. And it had illustration.
Could you read it?
I was too young. My mom used to read it to me.
What is it?
My mom's not reading.
Who was it?
What? It was the lady who lived near us.
What do you remember about her?
She was nice. She used to wash my hair when it got dirty.
Did this woman look after you when your mother was working?
Mm-hmm.
What else do you remember about her?
She gave me the book.
Not your mother?
It was Mrs. Marcus. If she could move, she'd run away. Hide and seek, no fun to play. Sorry to cry, spoil the fun. Better be quiet till he is done. Or into the bag with kitties you go. Never see anybody no more.
Kath, what are you doing?
Don't choke me. Don't make me choke. Don't make me choke. No, I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be me.
No, it's okay to know. Honey, to know that you wrote the poems. To know that you hurt yourself.
It's okay. It's good. It's what the doctor wants you to
No, not that. I don't want to be her. I don't want to be her.
Who don't you want to be?
That dirty little girl. Never got clean.
Something bad happened, didn't it?
Will you read it to me?
No, I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I don't want to. I can't. You read it. You're the doctor. You know what's going on.
Do you think your mother knew?
No, she didn't.
Even though she heard you crying all the time?
I told you some kids just do that.
So she didn't ask you why you were crying?
No, because she didn't have to, because she always said she knew what was going on in my mind.
If she had known, what do you think she would have done?
She wouldn't have sent me there. And
To Mr. and Mrs. Marcus's house. Did you walk to their house? Or did you ride? Did something happen in the car?
no, it was the kittens. They cried. They kept crying.
Was it Mr. Marcus who drowned the kittens? What age were you, Kath?
I was little. Like them. What age was I when we lived next to the Marcuses?
I can't remember that far back.
Maybe if you tried. Stop playing with this all the time.
Don't talk to me that way, Missy.
I'm not a Missy, Mom. I'm a middle-aged, half-deranged woman who's asking you to remember how old I was.
You were about 5.
Remember the book that Mrs. Marcus gave to me? The one with the nursery rhymes in it?
What next? Some book that you had more than 30 years ago?
I ruined it, didn't I? You got really angry with me. Say you remember so it isn't just me alone.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'll tell you what I mean. It's like trying to do a jigsaw without having the picture in front of you. It's like guessing and imagining and never knowing if you're right. It's the truth being all lies that haven't been found out. You know what I'm talking about, Mom.
Kathy, it is all in the past.
No, it isn't. Right now is when it is. Don't cry, Mom. Don't cry. Mrs. Marcus would clean me up, and then she'd read to me. I remember her mouth and the words coming out saying the rhymes. I just wanted her to take me home to my mom.
How many times do you remember Mrs. Marcus cleaning you up and reading to you?
I don't know, but she read the whole book. I remember that.
Are you ready to read them out loud?
Down in the mess, down on your knees. Better be good if you want to please. She's bad, so bad to scream and cry. Shut your mouth and blind your eye.
Are you gonna keep me here until I read this?
It's voluntary, Kath. No one is keeping you here.
I can walk out right now.
Absolutely.
How can you want me to read this? It's like it's happening all over again. You want that to happen all over again? Is that what you want?
I want you to accept the little girl.
She's not in me. She's nowhere. I wrote this down. I got it out of me. She's out of me. Why do you want me to take her back in? Why? When you know.
Who was the little girl?
Me, okay? Is that what you want me to say? I'm saying it, all right? It was me. It was me. Fine.
Now, how did you feel about you when you were the little girl?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Read it, Kath. Read it.
Little girl, alone in tears. Very worst person born in years. Don't look at the man. And fly up in the air. Die if you can. I'm sorry she cried. Killed and torn. Top of her legs. Fired to the bone. He put me on the floor. Took off my coveralls. He tied a bandana around my head so I couldn't see. I held onto his fingers, but he pulled them away and opens me up, and it hurt so much I cried, so he holds my nose, and I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And it stinks. He stinks. She can't breathe. I can't breathe. It hurts so much. It hurts so much I just want to fly away. And fly away until he's done. Because nobody comes. No matter how hard you cry. Mrs. Marcus, to clean me up and tell me not to cry and read to me. Tell me that if I say anything bad, why doesn't anybody come and get me? They didn't come and get me. And I was all alone, I couldn't get away, and nobody came to get me. They should have come. They should have come on. They should have.
I'm so sorry, Kathy. I came as soon as I heard.
She said she was sorry and she wasn't even there.
I know how she feels.
Do you? Do you understand what made me do all the terrible things to myself and to you?
I don't understand, but I know it's worse than anything I can imagine.
I don't want you to imagine. Enough, I had to.
I'll tell you this, I want him punished. Him and his wife.
Assuming he's even alive.
Okay, I don't get it. Don't you want someone to pay for this? Huh?
I just want that little girl to know that she didn't do anything wrong. And I need to know if you can forgive me for what I did wrong.
forgive you. I'm not going anywhere.
You're safe now, little one. You don't know you are, but you are. Forgive me that I took so long to come back for you. I came as soon as I could, Kathy. And you're not bad, or dirty, or anything. Just alone. But you're not alone now. I'm with you. And you're with me. And we're all right.
Wow. I was not expecting an ending like that. What started as a psychological thriller slowly revealed itself to be something far more intimate and tragic. The poet wasn't about some shadowy figure circling the house. He was a coping mechanism. A fractured part of Kath's mind, replaying her childhood trauma like a scratchy old record on repeat. The letters weren't threats, they were echoes from a distant past. When Mare Winningham walked back into that barn and finally confronted the scared little girl she used to be, that wasn't just a twist. It was the whole movie snapping into focus, and it beautifully tied everything together. She had finally broken the loop and freed herself. Winningham has always been underrated in my opinion, and this performance just confirmed that even more. She didn't overdo the hysteria, she let the confusion simmer. You could see the fear in her eyes, but also that blank, disconnected gaze when something didn't add up. And Bruce Davison? Sublime. The way he stood by her, arming himself against a threat that didn't even exist, was kinda heartbreaking. He wasn't a macho hero, he was just a man trying to protect the woman he loved from something he couldn't see. In fact, all of the supporting characters brought something to the table here. The detectives, the therapist, heck, even her own mother were all superb. That cold dismissiveness she showed her daughter explained more than any exposition could. You felt the generational silence and complicity. What makes the story even more interesting is that it's actually based on the real-life case of Ruth Finley. In the late 1970s, police in Wichita spent years chasing a phantom stalker who was sending threatening letters and cryptic poems, only to eventually discover that the threat wasn't external at all. It turns out she'd been writing them to herself all along, and she was eventually diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. Author Gene Stone dives deep into the investigation and the psychology behind the case in his non-fiction book, Little Girl Fly Away. I'll drop an Amazon link down in the description and comments section if you're interested in reading it. Now, if I had one real criticism, it's that the middle section leaned a little too heavily into the procedural side. Once the mystery started stretching out, you could feel the pacing dip. Some of the investigation scenes repeated the same emotional beats, confusion, denial, escalation, without adding much new tension. I almost wish the film had leaned into the psychological unraveling sooner instead of holding on to the thriller framing for as long as it did. But maybe that's the point. We were meant to feel misled. We were meant to search for something outside the house, just like everybody else did. So no, it wasn't perfect, but it was poignant and very well made. That's why I'm sticking with 4 out of 5 stars. If you've read the book or knew about the real case going in, I'd love to hear how you think the film handled it. Drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe for more forgotten true dramas you just know you're gonna love. This is Holy Critic, signing out.